girls, so today we are going to continue talking about CVVC spelling patterns. Let's take a look at our learning target for today. Our learning target for today is I can identify vowel sounds and spelling patterns for CVC, CVCe, and CVVC words. Before we begin today's lesson, let's talk about what we already know. In our last word work lesson, we went over CVC spelling patterns and CVCe spelling patterns. A CVC spelling pattern has a short vowel sound, right? So those words that are spelled with only one vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, we only hear a short vowel sound. For example, in the word bat. Now we also talked about CVCe spelling patterns. And in those words, the E tells the vowel to say its name. We hear that long vowel sound in the word snake. We also hear that long vowel sound in the word Maine. And last but not least, we learned about CVVC spelling patterns. And we focused on the vowel team A, I. So we saw that vowel team in words like train, or snail. And what did we learn about this vowel team? What do we know about the vowel team, A and I? You got it. So the first letter does the talking, right? Our first vowel does the talking. So in this case, in the word train, we hear that A sound because that's our first vowel. And also, is that a long A vowel sound or a short A vowel sound? Yeah, it's a long A vowel sound. So we know that with CVVC spelling patterns, words, it will make a long vowel sound. So boys and girls, that was a quick review of what we did in our last word work lesson. With this word work lesson, we're going to focus on a new vowel. So that means that we'll be getting a new vowel team. Our new vowel team and our new vowel is going to be O. So our vowel team is going to look like this, O and A. As you learned in our last lesson, that first vowel is going to do the talking. So we're going to hear that O sound, right? And it's going to be long because it's a CVVC spelling pattern. So what kinds of words have this vowel team in it? Well, let me give you an example. The word boat. We see in the word boat, we have our OA vowel team. And we also notice that it begins with an O, so we know we're going to hear that boat sound. Now, here's a tricky question. What if I took out the A and I was left with this? How do you think you would say that word? You got it, bot. Now, the reason why it's bot is because we have a CVC spelling pattern here. We notice we only have one vowel in between these consonants, and so we know that that O is going to be a short vowel sound. That one was really tricky because you really had to think about those spelling patterns so that you could figure out what kind of sound this O is going to make. Now, I'm going to show you another word on the board, and I want you to think about how you would say that word. Thinking about what you know about CVC, CVCe, and CVVC spelling patterns. So here's your word. You got it. It's slow. Why is it slow? If you see the E here at the end, the E is going to tell the O to say its name, and the O, a long vowel O. So we hear slope. And what spelling pattern was this word? It was a CVCe spelling pattern, right? Because we have our consonant, vowel, consonant-e. Awesome job, boys and girls. So just like our last lesson, I'm going to give you a word and I want you to decide which column it would go under. Then you'll want to think about what kind of vowel sound are you hearing? Are you hearing a short O sound or a long O sound? And also think about the spelling pattern. So let me give you an example of a word in each column. So if I had the word load, I know that it would go in our CVVC spelling pattern column because I see our vowel team first of all, our O and our A. And I also hear that long vowel sound from that O because it's the first vowel there, so it does the talking. So I would put that word under CVVC. Let's say I had the word soft. Now this one's a little tricky because I don't hear a long O sound. And I notice I only see one vowel surrounded by some consonants. I'm going to put it in the CVC spelling pattern column, because I really only hear a short O sound. I don't notice any E at the end, and I also don't notice a vowel team. If I was given the word stone, I know that would go in the CVCe spelling pattern column, because I know that the E is telling the O to say its name, so I hear a long vowel sound with that O. So we hear stone. All right, boys and girls, it is your turn now. So I'm going to put a word on the board and I want you to think about which column it would go under. Really paying close attention to that vowel sound you hear and also looking at the spelling of the word on the board. So your first word is soap. Which column do you think that would go under? You got it, boys and girls. It does go under the CVVC spelling pattern column. It goes under the CVVC spelling pattern column because we see our vowel team here, our O and A, and we know our O does the talking because it's the first vowel, so we really hear that long O vowel sound as we say the word so. Awesome job, boys and girls. Your next word is chose. Where do you think that word would go? Awesome job, boys and girls. This word does go in the CVCe spelling pattern column. It goes in the CVCe spelling pattern column because we notice that E at the end, which tells the O to say its name. So we hear, oh, chose. Now this word gets mistaken for another word. I wonder if you guys can think of that other word. Nice. It does get mistaken for the word choose. And we'll actually talk about the double O later. You notice this double O word actually makes an oo sound. The chose and choose words do get mixed up a lot, but you guys got that one. It is chose, and it fits under CVCe spelling column. So your next word is knock. Where do you think that word would go? Got it. It goes under the CVC spelling pattern column. Why does it go under there, you may ask? Well, we noticed that the O doesn't say its name. It actually makes an ah sound, not ah. So it makes a short O vowel sound. And we don't notice an E at the end, so we know it's not going to tell the vowel to say its name. We don't see our vowel team. That is why the word knock would go under the CVC spelling pattern column. Nice job. Your next word is lost. Lost. Awesome job. So the word lost does go under our CVC spelling pattern column. It goes under there because we notice that our O makes a short vowel sound. It sounds like lost. We don't have an E at the end, doesn't tell us the vowel to say its name. We don't notice our vowel team. It belongs under the CVC spelling pattern column. Awesome job. Your next word is drove. Which column do you think that would go under? You got it. It does go under the CVCe spelling pattern column. It goes under the CVCe spelling pattern column because we notice our E at the end tells our O to say its name. So we hear O in drove. We hear that long O vowel sound. Awesome job, boys and girls. You guys are doing so good. I think we can do one more. So your last word, coat. Which column do you think that would go under? Got it, boys and girls. It does go under our CVVC spelling pattern column. Goes under that column because we notice our O and our A, our vowel team. And our O is our first vowel there, so it's going to do the talking. We hear it say its name, and we hear that long O vowel sound, coat. Boys and girls, you are going to independently work on your own word sort just like this one. You're going to have a list of words and you're going to put them in the columns that you believe they fit under depending on their vowel sound and their spelling. Before I let you go, boys and girls, let's make sure that we look back at our learning target, which is I can identify vowel sounds and spelling patterns for CVC, CVCe, and CVVC words. I bet you by the end of these lessons you'll have that learning target memorized and you'll be able to say it with me. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, let me know and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I will see you soon for our next word work lesson. Bye!